Hello, NRW families. I want to do a short video to give you a little bit of an overview of Google Classroom. Google Classroom is where all of our teachers are putting their work and putting information for you to connect with your students. So to get to Google Classroom, the easiest way is when you log onto your computer, you will be brought to ClassLink. ClassLink is like our dashboard where we have lots of different things and lots of different apps. Yours is probably going to look very different than mine, but what you're going to want to do is if you click on your ClassLink, you want to find the app that says Google Classroom that looks like this, and then just click on it. If for some reason you can't find that app, you can also go to google.com, okay, just google.com on your Chromebook, and then you're going to go over here to these 9 dots. These 9 dots are also called the waffle. If I click on those 9 dots, it takes me to many of my different apps, and you can see Google Classroom is listed there as well. So I could get at Google Classroom by clicking that way. So either ClassLink or from google.com, either way is going to work just fine. So when I get in to click those Google Classroom, I am then going to see my classes. And I'm going to see all the different ones that I am a part of. You may have one, you may have lots, depending upon your grade level and your different courses. But when you're ready to click into a class, you can click on the class name, okay, and you'll be brought to what's called the stream page. You have 3 different pages for each Google Classroom: stream, classwork, and people. People is primarily those other people that are in your class, as well as your teachers. Stream is going to be where your teachers are going to give you different updates. They may put links to Zoom or Google Meet in here that they want to meet with you, to check in with you. You also have an upcoming spot where it's going to give you some work, the things that you may have due soon. All right. I'm going to go to the classwork page because that's where most of my work is going to live. Okay. And if I look at that page, now I have a list of different assignments that I have and that my teacher has given me. If they are grayed out, okay, they will be something that is already completed, that has already been handing in, that you don't need to do. If they are a color, then it's something that is an assignment that I need to interact with. It may be blue, it may be a different color depending upon the theme that is in the colors that are set up. So it's not necessarily blue, but it could be a different color. Gray are things that you're not necessarily going to have to interact with. Blue are things that are going to be something that you need to do with. So if I click on one of my assignments, I'm going to click on this one. This is personal inventory. In this case, the teacher has created a copy for all of us. So I see my name and I see personal inventory, and I can click that and open it. I also see some directions that my teacher gave to me. So all I need to do now is click on that document, and it will open up. And this is something that I can create, okay, that I can fill out. And once I complete my own different task, so I can put my name in here. It's taking a little bit to load, which is okay because yours might do that as well. Okay. So it's gonna load. I'm gonna complete my assignment. Once it's completed, okay. Once it's completed, I then now get the option to share or turn in. We're not going to share it because then it's not concise as to where it's going. But you are going to click on turn in, which means it's going to go directly to your teacher, and your teacher will have it within their Google Drive. So make sure that you've completed it, and then click that turn in button. Okay. If I click that turn in button, what's then going to happen is it's going to take a second to load once again. And I now see it's going to ask me to verify one more time. Okay. And I now see that this has changed. It has unsubmit here. If my teacher hasn't graded it yet, I can unsubmit it and make some changes to it if I choose to do so. But right now, the teacher has it, and the teacher is the only one that's able to make changes to it. Okay. Once again, you could add a comment to your teacher if you had a question on something on that, but that is complete for your teacher to be able to access. Okay, if I go back to my assignment list here, okay, in some cases there may be an assignment where I do not have something that I can physically turn in. This one does, but I'm going to show you what we have. So underneath the Your Work page, if this was a task where my teacher asked me to create something or they asked me to take a screenshot of something, I would go down to Add or Create. If I click Add or Create, I can now click something from Google Drive. If I click on Google Drive, then my Google Drive files open and I can, something that I've created previously. Okay, I can find it, I can search for it, I can insert it that way. Okay, if I close that, another option may be if your teacher has asked you to take a screenshot with your Chromebook. Okay, if you take a screenshot with your Chromebook, and then you can add the file that is saved on your Chromebook. So once you click on File, I'm going to wait for this one to load a little bit because this is an important piece. Okay, I can click on My Drive. And these are still things that are from my Google. I can click on Upload, okay, where I can browse my computer files to things that I have saved to my Chromebook. So here's where I can take any screenshot that I have. I can click on one of those screenshots. I can click on Open. It's going to upload. And now my screenshot is added. Okay, and then to turn in, once again, I want to click on Turn In so that my teacher has access to that information. So I click on Turn In. It's saying what I'm going to share. It's asking me what I'm turning in. It's going to verify. And now it says Unsubmit. Okay, when I go back to my classes and go back to my classwork, I can now see that this one is grayed out because I've submitted something here, and this one is grayed out because I've submitted something here. So when you're turning in your work, you want to make sure that you hit Turn In. You want to make sure that you're completing it and following the task that your teacher is asking you to do. If you have questions, then you can click on that option where it says private comments to ask your teacher a question, okay? And they'll reach out to you and they will get back to you, okay? So that's how we're submitting work and how we're doing some different things on Google Classroom. If you have any other questions, you can reach out to your teachers as well. And if they can't help you, then they will direct you to me, okay? Have a great day, and I hope have a great day of learning. Thank you.